In this question, lead nitrate PbNO3 whole twice is mixed with Ki, potassium iodide. We get PbI2 lead iodide plus KNO3, balancing the reaction to KNO3. In this reaction, when reaction is balanced, after balancing, we will have 2 moles of Ki react with PbNO3 whole twice to give us KNO3 2 moles. Question is about molarity and milliliter, molarity and volume. Now, 1 mole react with 2 moles. Question is from stoichiometry. When we say it is from stoichiometry, so 1 mole and 2 mole, these two are reacting with each other, right? To give us 1 mole and 2 mole of KNO3. Our question is number of moles of PbI2. This is our question. Number of moles of PbNO3 are mV by 1000. It's a very important formula for number of moles. Molarity into volume by 1000. Volume is in milliliter. So molarity of lead is given. Lead nitrate is 0.1. Volume is 5 upon 1000. It comes out to be 5 into 10 raised to power minus 4. Number of moles of Ki, it comes out to be 10 into 0.02 molar divided by 1000. This is coming to be zeros and zeros cancel. 2 into 10 raised to power minus 4. 1 mole react with 2 moles, so 5 mole must react with 10 moles. It means this is the limiting reagent. This comes out to be limiting reagent. And this limiting reagent, which is less than the required quantity, required is 5 mole, required 10 moles. But here given are just 2 moles. This is the limiting reagent, and this will finally decide the amount of product. 2 moles. 2 mole give us 1. The 2 into 10 raised to power minus 4. It's 2 give us 1. 2 into 10 raised to power minus 4 will give us 1 into 10 raised to power minus 4. So option is B beta from the concept of limiting reagent. Remember one thing, limiting reagent is a reagent which is given in a lesser quantity than required. Now question number 15. Question number 15 is, what would be the weight of slaked lime required to decompose 8 gram of ammonium chloride? Again a stoichiometry based numerical, but now we have to must try. First we write equation. 15th question. Option is A. Let's explain. It is given that slaked lime is calcium hydroxide. This is slaked lime. It is requiring, reacting with ammonium chloride. NH4Cl is the formula of ammonium chloride. These two are reacting. We are going to get ammonium hydroxide plus calcium chloride. Balancing. A reaction must be balanced before solving a numerical of stoichiometry. So we have balanced the reaction. Now it is 8 grams are given for ammonium chloride. These are given informations. So given is 8 grams of ammonium chloride. What would be the weight of slaked lime? This weight we want to calculate. Now this weight is to be calculated, and technique is calculate the weight of calcium hydroxide, calculate the weight of ammonium chloride, make the unitary system, you will get the answer. It is 40 plus 34. Here it is 2. Nitrogen is 14 plus 4 plus 35.5 grams, right? Now you can make unitary. This is the molecular mass of calcium hydroxide. This is the molecular mass of 2 moles of ammonium chloride. Unitary method is, if this many grams are reacting with 74 grams of calcium hydroxide, so 8 grams will react with. So we have to opt for the unitary method here. Unitary method is, now we have grams of ammonium chloride. Let's suppose this is the molecular mass. This is coming to be 74. We can have unitary technique to solve the numerical. So this is solved by unitary method. Now it's 107 grams of ammonium chloride react with 74 grams of calcium hydroxide. So your question is 8 grams will react with option 74, 107 into 8. That will be your matching option, 5.53 grams, right? That is question number 15. 16th question. 16th question is ratio of E by M. 16th question is related to ratio of E by M. Charge by mass ratio. 16th question. Option comes out to be A alpha. How is the option? E by M value of proton. Beta 1 is proton given to you. Another is alpha particle is given to you. Proton symbol is H11. Alpha is helium 24, 2 positive. We want to have E by M. Lower is charge. Mass of proton is 1. E by M. Charge is 2. Mass is 4. This comes out to be 1 by 2. These two are taken to be ratio. Ratio of E by M, 1 by 1 by 1 upon 2. So this comes out to be 2:1. That is your option answer. A option. 17th question. Question number 17 is 1 kilowatt radio transmitter operates at a frequency of 880 Hz. How many photons per second does it emit? Question is from energy. E is equal to NH nu because energy is given. But now the units of energy given in this 17th question is kilowatt. Kilowatt in question number 17. Option is B, beta. Beta energy is 1 kilo. Watt means joule per second. 1 kilowatt is given. So we can say 1 kilojoule per second. Kilojoules per second. Frequency is given. Nu is given to you as 880 Hertz. What we want to calculate? How many photons? Number of photons. Formula is E is equal to NH nu. Energy is 1 kilojoules. As H is in joule second, therefore this should be 1000 joule per second. This is 1000. N is your question. H is 6.63 into 10 raised to power minus 34. Frequency is 880 Hertz. N can be calculated. Right? This N comes out to be 1.71, 10 raised to power 30. 18th question. 18th question is question number 18. Volume of water that must be added to 100 centimeter cube of 0.5 normal sulfuric acid to get decinormal concentration is. 18 question. Option is D, delta. Now sulfuric acid, initial 0.5 normal. We want to convert it into 0.1 normal. Volume initially is 100 milliliter. That means centimeter cube. 1 centimeter cube is 1 milliliter. This V can be calculated by using equation of dilution, that is N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2. The equation is N1 V1 is N2 V2. From this we can have 0.5 into 100 is equal to 0.1 into V2. V2 comes out to be 500. 100 milliliter is already there. We want 500 milliliter. That means 400 milliliter of water to be added. Water to be added. It is 500 minus initial volume. It is 500 minus 100. Answer is 400 milliliter. D option, 18th question. Now the 19th question. Next question is question number 19. 19th question is a very important question for your numerical section. It's a shortcut and it's a very important formula also. 19th question is de Broglie's wavelength is related to applied voltage. Answer is B beta. How it is the answer? De Broglie's wavelength is lambda is equal to h upon mv, and this formula is also named as lambda is equal to h upon 2 EVM under the root. Right? When it is h upon 2 EVM under the root is lambda. Now applied voltage must be in the relationship. It means your option can be beta as h is 6.626 10 raised to power minus 34 divided by 2. Charge is 1.6 10 raised to power minus 20. Mass is 9.1 10 raised to power minus 31 for electron. It is under the root, therefore I have taken its half, power half, and root V is kept as such, root of potential. In this question, these values are to be solved. When these values are solved, it comes out to be 12.3 divided by root V, that is lambda. The option becomes B beta. And remember one thing, this formula must be remembered as such, because if voltage is given 100 volt, so 100 root 100 is just 10. The answer becomes 1.23 Armstrong. So need not to go for all these calculations in that question. So in case our exam question, in a competition question comes out, if potential is 1000 or 10 raised to power 4 volt, what is the wavelength, de Broglie's wavelength? We can direct solve the question, because all these are constants. The constants are solved to give us 12.3 Armstrong. The question number 19, option B beta. It's a formula that must be learned by heart. 12.3 by root V is equal to lambda. 20th question. Question number 20th is answer B beta. 20th question. Answer B beta. Ratio of E2 minus E1 to that of E4 minus E3 for hydrogen. We want to have ratio, let's see, E2 minus E1 divided by E4 minus E3. This ratio for hydrogen, it means atomic number is 1. Z is 1. Whenever there is subtraction of energy, there is subtraction of number of shells square, N2 square minus N1 square, but sign is negative, therefore it becomes N1 square minus N2 square divided by 1 by 3 square, 1 by 4 square, here it is 1 by 1 square, 1 by 2 square. 9, 16. Energy ratio means ratio of 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square divided by, here N1 is NN2. तो आपके पास N1 square and N2 square, remember one thing, this is basically 2 square minus 1 square, but energy formulas are negative and therefore we have the positive ratios. Negative is cancelled out. तो E2 माइनस E1, तो आपके पास एनर्जी डिफरेंस कैसे निकालते हैं? इट इज अ कांस्टेंट माइनस 13.6, इट इज z स्क्वायर अपॉन n स्क्वायर माइनस 13.6 z square upon n square. That is the formula. In this formula, as there are negative signs, z is same. That's why my value comes out to be 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Right? This is the question number 20th. Energy ratios are basically ratios of 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Now we have question number 21. In which of the following pairs of 1 gram of each have an equal number of molecules? Now question number 21. This question is having option C. And this is from mole concept. Number of moles or number of molecules का question है. 1 gram will have equal number of molecules, but when weight is 1, constant, given for all, then number of moles weight upon mass, molecular mass. For two species like nitrogen and carbon monoxide, molecular masses are 28. It means number of moles are 1 by 28. 1 by 28. When number of moles are same, number of molecules are automatically same. So answer is C. In this question, you just have to check molecular masses of all the species. When molecular masses are coming to be same, number of molecules will also be same. Now, it's question number 22. Next is 22 question number. 22 is volume related question. 22 is option C. In this question, we are having volume of gas. Volume is 11.2 liter given to you. At STP, weight is given to you as 14 gram. They want to know about the name of gas. They want to know the name or formula of gas. Technique is, this is volume, this is weight. Number of moles are equal to volume by 22.4 liters, and number of moles are also equal to weight upon molecular mass. As both are number of moles, the volume by 22.4 is equal to weight upon molecular mass. 11.2 by 22.4 liters is equal to 14 by m. M can be calculated. M comes out to be 28. Now, which gas out of following options देखो, which gas out of following is having molecular mass 28? The option is nitrogen, N2. N2 is having molecular mass 28. Rest are not having molecular mass 28. The option is C. Now, question number 23. 23rd question is going to be option C. It's from the radius of hydrogen atom. Question is from radius. That means formula of radius must be remembered first. Radius of hydrogen atom is approximately given radius of first excited state orbit. First shell radius is 0.53, that is Armstrong, R1. First excited state means we are moving on to shell 2, N2. This is the first excited state. First excited state. It means we want to calculate basically radius of second shell, N2. Formula is R, 0.53 n square by Z Armstrong. It is 0.53. Hydrogen Z is 1, N is 2 square. It is 0.53 into 4 Armstrong. The option is 2.12. 0.53 into 4 is 2.12 Armstrong. Question number 23. Now next is question number 24. 24 question is, it is option beta. This question is, weight of limestone obtained by heating 200 kg of 95% pure limestone. But a limestone is calcium carbonate, gives calcium oxide, that is lime. This is lime plus carbon dioxide. This is limestone. So limestone to lime, this is our question. Now it is 200 kg given with percentage purity of 95%. It means weight given is 200 into 95 upon 100. This is our weight, 190 kg. This is calculated. Limestone has molecular mass of 100 gram. It's kilogram. 100 grams give us 56 grams of lime. The unit is 100. We can have unit system kilogram. Can give us 56 kilogram of lime, calcium oxide. So 190 kilogram can give. You will get the answer. It will be 56 divided by 100 into 190. That will be your option. It is going to be 106.4 kilogram. That is the answer. Question number 25. 1 gram